Well, good afternoon, Great Neck members. Hoping you're doing well. Another Tuesday tune-up here from the beautiful Great Neck Country Club on this beautiful day, blue sky. I found myself in the 8th fairway bunker on the right side of the fairway, and I'm in the fairway bunker, and I wanted to give you just a couple of quick tips to help you to get out of these bunkers and even get the ball down closer to the green. So many times people come to me and ask me if it's the same as a greenside bunker, and I absolutely stop them and say, no, it's plenty different. And so there's just a couple of things that I do differently in a fairway bunker to make sure I ensure hitting the golf ball solid and thus get it out of the bunker first and then down the fairway and hopefully on the green. The first thing I want you to do when hitting or approaching a fairway bunker is this. Make sure you take enough loft to get it over the lip. That's the first thing when you enter a bunker. You want to make sure you're getting out of this trouble. So always make sure you take enough loft to get it out of the bunker. The second thing you want to do when hitting a bunker shot is to choke up on the golf club. You want to choke up about an inch on the club. So you want to actually go down towards the steel of the golf club. So about an inch. What that's going to help is ensure that you hit the ball first and not behind the ball and hit the sand and flub it into the lip. The last thing I want to encourage you to do is when you take your stance to not dig in like you would a greenside bunker. I would want you to just stand kind of on top of the sand, maybe lightly or gently dig in a little bit, but you want to stay on top of the sand, and this will help you not dig down into the sand as well. It's going to help you hit this ball first and then the sand. So it should look something like this. When we set up, we want to take our stance, our normal stance. We don't want to dig in. We want to stay tall through this shot. We're going to choke up a full inch on our club. And then the last thing I want to do, even though I haven't said it, I have taken enough loft to get over this lip. And all I'm going to try to do is just make my normal golf swing now. And that actually got on the green. So that was a good golf shot. Here's the deal. When you face a fairway bunker, the first thing you want to do is make sure you get out. So make sure you grab enough club. The second two things that you're going to do when entering a bunker is to choke up on the club. So you get about an inch. It's going to ensure that you get the ball first. And then the last thing you want to do is not dig your feet in too much like you do in a greenside bunker. That's to help you stand tall too, to make sure you get that nice ball strike first and then the sand. And then finally, I just want to touch base with you. When leaving the bunker, grab your rake and make sure when you leave the bunker that you actually stroke the sand with the rake. And what I do is I try to make a Y every time I go out of the bunker. So I'm taking sand from the middle, the side, and then the other side. And all I'm trying to do is keep a consistent path going straight back until I leave the bunker. And then finally, since all this dirt is up here next to the lip, I just stroke down once, stroke down twice, and then a third time just to make sure that even up around the edges looks nice and thin. So listen, every time you enter a bunker, please rake it for the next person. It's already a penalty hitting in here. Until next week, I hope you have a wonderful time at Great Neck. Keep swinging, folks.